Alrighty, thank you so much, James. We're checking in with Deirnesa now, who has our top stories at 8. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. The presidential race appears headed for a rematch now that the New Hampshire primary is over. But the last two candidates for the Republican nomination are still talking about each other. Amy Kiley has the latest.
Most Americans do not want a rematch between Biden and Trump.
Advisors for President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump say it's time to focus on the general election. But Trump is still talking about his rival for the Republican nomination.
Who the hell was the imposter that went up on the stage before and claimed a victory?
Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley is still talking to voters too. She's focusing on her home state. It's not the next place to hold a GOP primary, but it has 50 delegates. Haley is behind by 15 and could use a hometown win.
It's her track record as the governor here, and then what she did on the United Nations.
But polls indicate she's struggling to get support.
Donald Trump, 200%.
I will be voting for Donald Trump.
Meanwhile, Biden is pivoting to the general election.
The middle class built America, and unions built the middle class.
Picking up a key endorsement from the United Auto Workers Union yesterday.
Democrats are going to come out and they're going to vote the right way. I mean, at the end of the day, working class people know what's good for them.
I'm Amy Kiley reporting.
Terrifying new video shows the inside of Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 after a door plug came off mid-flight earlier this month. 3 people suffered minor injuries. Now the Boeing 737 MAX 9 could be back in the air soon. The FAA has approved a set of inspection criteria, which, if followed, would return the planes to service. Horror in one South Charlotte neighborhood after police say a man broke into a home and sexually assaulted a woman. Officers were called to Chivalry Drive around 10:30 Wednesday morning about a violent assault in progress. Police say 32-year-old Santarius Allen broke in through the back window and sexually assaulted the woman. Her child was hiding in the closet and called 911. Allen is now in custody, facing several charges. A North Carolina middle school has removed mirrors from its bathrooms to keep students from making TikTok videos. This happened in Alamance County, which is about 2 hours east of Charlotte. School officials say they've removed the mirrors. Since they've removed the mirrors, they've seen a decrease in bathroom visits from students asking to be excused to make videos. An American scientist is brewing up controversy by giving the British advice on how to make tea. In a new book, Steeped: The Chemistry of Tea, the author says one of the keys to a perfect cup of tea is a pinch of salt. There was so much outrage, the U.S. Embassy in London posted on social media, saying in part the unthinkable notion of adding salt to Britain's national drink is not official United States policy. I think in this case we should leave, the British to their tea. I think they've got it down. They do a great job.
Yeah.
That's their thing.
Seems like, speaking of triggers and phrases that trigger you, don't say that over there.
Especially salt.
Exactly. And
I
salt?
don't understand why you would.
Maybe
a little bit of cream.
Maybe
That's good.
Maybe it kind of, how salt adds flavor to things. Maybe it brings out flavor, some people think. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not going to try it.
I'm not either. I'm not either. Maybe a little sugar, though.
Oh,
yes.
definitely
Yes.
sugar.
All right, DJ, thank you so much. Your time right now is 8:06. We do want to toss it over.